Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'm just excited to have this session with you. Did you really you took your time to share your journey and share with me? And I promise you, I love the fact that you are open, you shared your story, you shared your journey, and I want us to discuss that for a minute because oh my goodness, did you mean this is what you are looking for? And I love the fact that you literally tell me how best you want me to serve you, right? How exactly you want me to serve you. And I like that. So I want to share my screen. I want to show you exactly what members in this community shared. And when you share this, guess what you did? You told me, Sam, this is how we want best to be served. Like, this is exactly how we want you to talk to us, like, serve us in this manner. So I shared these comments here. And I want to go there starting from question number one. So we had this like question: what is the biggest challenge are you facing in implementing the program? And number two was like the program is too complicated to learn. All right. The program is to complete learner. So four people said spending time to the program, like I can't find time to learn. And then I'm enjoying the learning process took me. But so many people thought that the program is too complicated to learn. So in my mind, what I'm thinking at is so how can I create a simpler program for you to learn? Okay, so I'll come and ask you that question, like what is the best way for you to learn? Is it how exactly, like how best can I simplify the program? Because if it is too complicated to learn, then there must be a way I can simplify that for you, and I want to do that. So go ahead and tell me this part. All right, so we come here. So what part of the program do you find most confusing? Joining the school community, six people say yes. Website setup process took like oh my goodness, setting up the website is too complicated, or it's too confusing for someone to set up a website. That got like 16 people say this is the part that I don't want to see in my life. Seems too complicated. And I don't want to pin back this thing to you. Like I don't want to say you don't know. And what I want to say is this: when you are focusing on website setup, like it stops you because you're like, I don't know how to set up a website, right? And that's why I'm training Gen Zs, I'm training some young people so that you can leverage them. These are tasks that you can outsource. You can outsource somebody to do website setup. Why would you rather? Let me ask you, this business involves getting customers, website setup, creating content, and all these things. What are those activities can you find somebody else to do? So when you tell me like creating a website is very confusing, I agree, it is. And maybe that may not be your best source. It may not be your best. Why are you focusing on that? Why are you focusing on creating a website? You are focusing on the wrong thing. Instead, outsource. And that's why I'm creating a team of website setup team. And that team is the one that will be creating websites for your customers. So if you said your website setup process is too confusing, you are right. It is too confusing. Two questions for you. Do you want to learn how to create a website? Yes or no? All right. If yes, go to the program. There's a whole process about that. Number two, would you rather focus your time and energy on learning how to get a customer instead of learning how to create a website? Because you only create a website after you get a customer. So where should your focus be? Is it creating a website that comes after you get a customer, or getting the customer first and then worry about a website setup? As I'm recording this, one of our members in this elite group got a $300 sale. She doesn't want even to know how a website is created because it is going to be waste of energy. And once you are focused on creating a website, I want to learn how to create a website, you are putting your energy on the wrong thing. It is like a farmer. And I want to give you this example because I grew up in the farm with my grandma. And the farming process is once you plant, you'll have to irrigate. And once you irrigate, you learn how to weed, all right, to remove the bad plants around the main plant, right? And then from there, you learn how to harvest. So when you're focusing on the website setup, guess what you're focusing on? You're focusing on weeding when you have not even planted. And therefore, if you're focused, and I'm telling you this because your focus is on the wrong thing. Now, learning how to set up a website is a totally different learning process. I just want to know, is that your main focus? That's why you joined the program. Did you join this program to learn how to do a website? Because if you feel it is confusing, it's because you are trying to learn it. But I'm telling you, these are tasks and activities you can outsource. And I have given you my full permission to use my team to let them set up the website for you and for your customers. Why? Because that is not where you focus most of your energy. Your energy should be focused on generating leads and traffic and customers and doing all the main activities, not learning how to set up the website. If you are focusing on harvesting, if you are focusing on weeding where you have not planted, then you are literally focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe this is exactly why you're not moving forward, because you have got all the time and energy, but you're putting those amazing materials on the wrong task. I'm telling you this, I wouldn't do that. If I were you, if website setup is not your main thing, please just hold on. At least try some effort and make a sale. Then worry about website setup when you have got a sale. That's the only way you can learn, by doing it. How can I best say that? So all these 16 people focusing on the wrong energy, it just tells me exactly that my team or my people are focusing on the wrong thing. So let me go. So how much time per day are you able to put in the program? 1 to 3 hours a day. I love it. 3 to 6 hours, as much time as possible. I love the fact that you can put in 1 to 3 hours a day. That's awesome. Do you feel you have got all the tools you need to succeed in digital marketing? Can you imagine this? So 11 people said, yes, I have all the tools I need. So I'm left wondering, why are you not succeeding? Again, it's because you are focusing on the wrong thing. So things like website setup, those are tasks that you can outsource. All right. Some people says, I'm not sure. That's okay. Others says no. All right. I want to know, like, what else can I add? So I went ahead here. That's this question. What kind of support would help you the most right now, so that you make your first sale? More training, 3 people. Now look at this. More mentorship calls. Like, it literally went all in. Like, I would like more mentorship calls and check-ins. Like, somebody to keep checking on you and keep checking on you. Oh my goodness. So that is me. That is clearly me. That is clearly you shedding light on me. It's like, you know what? We want more mentorship calls. And I think that is something I can do. And I want to admit, all right? I want to literally admit and say, I created this mentorship program, and I'm going to take it seriously, all right? And I'm going to take this seriously. If you truly want a mentorship call, then I'm going to engage you in a mentorship program, a serious, dedicated mentorship program. I think that is how best way I can be motivated myself, because I am your mentor. And if you went out there and you look for even for a better mentor, then guess what would happen? They would literally come up with something of a way to help you be able to make some sales. And therefore, this clearly tells me, if I came up with a mentorship program, you're going to take it serious. Because whatever is there, I want to tell you, I called for a mentorship class and 2 people show up out of almost 100. I am totally discouraged. I'm a human being. And guess what? I lose morale, I lose energy, and I don't do it next time. You see that? So because I'm not motivated. Why? Because I put it out for free. I'm like, come and show up for the class. 1 or 2 people show up. Guess what? I don't want to do it again. So if you want more mentorship calls, and I did previous one, and maybe you are new, maybe you are not there when others did show up. So you're saying, oh my goodness, I don't know what you're talking about. I get it. But the reason why I don't do it is because I'm just discouraged. Because when I come here and I'm like, you guys come for the mentorship, you're like, at the end of the day, it's free of charge. And therefore, if I engaged you on a real mentorship program, and I real by mean, you are committed into it. Seriously, you're committed into it. So you join the business, now be committed on a mentorship call. Would you take it? Let me know. I want to know that in the comments, like, would you take that? Because maybe that is how you're going to take things seriously. All right? And I'm saying this because especially in the elite level, my members of elite level, they take it for granted. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I am giving it all my ball. I'm like, let's meet every Wednesday. So some of you are like, Wednesday is when we should meet. Guess what? Sometimes I'm just so like, at the end of the day, when I come up and I want to do this, and somebody is not coming, I feel discouraged. So what I'm going to do, I want to come up with a plan. I want to come up with a program. And if you can take the program seriously, where you are committed and I'm committed, you are invested, I am invested into it. Both of us, we are in. Maybe that way we can be able to see, because I will tell you one thing. Without mentorship, you will struggle. Without mentorship, you are more likely to fail. 99.9% of people who do it without mentorship, they fail. Don't follow that route. Do not. Do whatever you can to get a mentor. I literally invested in mentorship. Me, myself, I got a mentor and I got on a call, not once or twice, one-on-one. I didn't get here by accident. I literally, I normally say I manufactured my success. I found someone who was doing extremely well, millions of dollars. Now, and I'm like $0, but I'm going to do whatever it takes. I was so serious in it. I was not guessworking. I hated my job so much. And there was no way I was going to tolerate any kind of mediocrity. In mediocrity, I mean my job was in the mediocrity. I wasn't going to entertain it. So I wanted to do everything to quit. And I'll tell you, mentorship was a game changer. So that is it. That's how we are going to work with it. With an investor mentorship program, you seem you're going to be more serious with it. And because I will tell you, many people wanted, but they didn't show up. So the coach was discouraged and he said, at the end of the day, nobody comes. You get what I'm saying, right? So, yeah. All right, let's keep going. Is there any mindset, motivation, deficiency that is stopping you from taking action towards success? Yes, my mindset is not ready. Yes, my mindset is not ready for success. That got 0. The other one, I need more motivation. So look, like those two answers were almost the same. But number 2, 1, I need more motivation. Oh my goodness. Just imagine that. So most of you said you need more motivation, right? More motivation comes from mentorship. Let me say that, right? More motivation comes from mentorship. Motivation also comes from community. And I want to ask you a question. Maybe, are you a member of our school community? Because if you are a member of our school community, then we could be taking it. And that's how I got my motivation. Motivation is very important. I don't want to take that for granted, because if you're not motivated, more likely you're not going to do much, because you're not motivated to do it. Now, another thing that got me motivated was my why. So apart from other people's successes, other people wins, yeah, they are good, but if I just see somebody made $10,000, this didn't come to my bank account, so that motivation is short term. But the long term motivation was my why. My why was this: I didn't want my daughter to go through the same school system I went through that teaches people how to work and become slaves for others. I didn't want the school education system. Number 2, I hated being broke and in lack. That was my motivation. So my question to you is this: what is the reason why you joined this business? Because motivation comes intrinsic. We call it intrinsic motivation, and there is extrinsic motivation. So what is why? Why did you start this? You put in your money for what reason? Why did you pay with your money? The reason why, that is where your motivation is. Do you like the lifestyle you are living right now? Then that should be your motivation. Is the life you are living right now, are you comfortable with it? Because that's exactly where your motivation is. Really, that's it. So motivation is actually intrinsic, but mentorship helps to keep it on track. Hi, would you like more real life case studies of people who have made it in digital marketing? And everybody said yes. Like, yes, we want to find other people who have made it in digital marketing. Yes, it helps. So I take that very serious. I'm going to be looking for people who have succeeded and bringing them on board to speak on our mentorship call. Like, today we are going to be having this person and this person and this person, and I can bring them as much as possible to give you motivation, to give you checked up, and to help you to keep going, and you can get to ask them questions in real life. Now, if you could change one thing about the program to make it easy for you to succeed, what would it be? Describe in the comments. So this is the part that I loved mostly. Dorka said, I need help in navigating through the website. Apart from copying and pasting the free ads and content, which way else? Is it designed that I am the one receiving the emails? And if yes, what am I expected to do with the emails? So that is like, she receives the emails, but she doesn't understand that when the website was created, you put in your email address, and then the system is sending you emails because it is expecting that it is like sending to a customer. It it is sending to a customer. So you're not really supposed to do anything much because you cannot buy from yourself. All right. But at least it should tell you the system is working the same way it is sending you emails, it will send to your expected customers. So that's a win. I love that. Okay. I'm requesting, if possible, help us to get our first sale because ads and prompt isn't an issue. Also guide us on how to follow up emails from the sales page. Like how do you follow up on those emails? While the website is doing the work for you, you are wondering, can you be the one doing the follow-up of the emails? I get it. I'm like, I wouldn't focus on that because the automated system is already created for you, like it's already up and running for you. And what you are asking is, how can I help you do the follow-up? So the system is doing the follow-up for you. So what I do, and this is a strategy maybe I need to teach, is WhatsApp marketing, how you can go to take the contacts of the people who come in and do follow-up on WhatsApp. And I love WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an awesome platform, right? And you can go to follow up on prospects and leads through WhatsApp. All right. So this means you can grab them, put them on a WhatsApp group or put them on WhatsApp chats, and you're able to follow up WhatsApp broadcast, and you can go to follow up and warm them up and lead and do that kind of stuff. That's absolutely awesome. Easy thing to do first. You need to have a website up and running. You need to have info running. Then after you have everything, it's going to be easy to make copy and paste and other things. You need to do this. This is a way of success. I think Doki, she's saying that once you have got your website up and running, you're able to do copy and paste, your email follow-ups are working, then you're actually good to do, which I agree. But most of the people are doing, they are putting their legs in one basket. I love copy and paste, but if that is the only thing you do, then you're putting your legs in one basket. Stop putting your legs in one basket. Do the other activities. Copy and paste is the first one. Then there is social media. Then there is going live. Then there is responding to emails. So the fourth one comes after the other three work because you can only respond when there are people who are asking you, right? So social media marketing, create content, post online. That's it. Guide us on how to make email follow-up. Again, and how email marketing works. Guide us on how to start social media marketing. I love that. Awesome. So those are things you're like, teach us this and teach us this and teach us this. And that's why I'm your mentor, so that I can teach you those things that you want. Joyce, as for me, I think after making the first, it will be easy for us because even making the content is a bit tricky. Okay. All right. So you want to learn how you can make your first sale. All right. All right. So then I'm asking, when I post the ads, am I supposed to receive my email? Because I have never received any. Okay. Lastly, those emails I'm receiving from Systeme.io, am I supposed to engage? Thank you. Awesome. 3 powerful questions. So on the first question, as for me, I think after making the first sale, it will be easy for us because even making the content is a bit tricky. So making the first sale is normally the hardest part. And I'll tell you this, like most people take long time to make their first sale because once you've made your first sale, then you can duplicate and repeat the process. You can rinse and repeat because you have made your first sale. Now it is easier for you to repeat the process, which I love. All right. I'm asking, when I post the ads, am I supposed to receive any email? Because I have never received any. When you post your ads and you are posted out and people from wherever, they have seen your adverts and they want to respond. When they respond, that message comes to your professional email address. You see that? Like they send, boom, comes to your email address. If you haven't received a message, it means nobody has written on this other front end. Okay, nobody has written to you. So that is how it is. The emails you receive from Systeme.io, am I supposed to engage? No, you're not supposed to engage with them. Just read through them and see whether they are reading your name, everything about you, because they're not coming from Systeme.io. They are coming from Systeme.io, yes, but they are coming with your email address. Like it is you sending yourself an email. Do you connect that? It's like you sending yourself an email. So what should you do? That's an email coming from you. And therefore, you shouldn't just like engage. Yes, open it, read it, educate yourself. Even those emails, they educate you somehow. So go through them, learn something from them. But that is the part you can go. Like at the end of the day, they are coming from you. Hi, Esther. I think for me, I need to, if my system is fully functional, because I'm not sure if it is. So for us, it's not sure if the system is functioning 100%. I believe some of these things seems easy, but without proper guidance, it's a mountain. I appreciate that. It's totally true. with just minimal guidance, maybe we'll be set to go. All right. So again, she's like mentorship. All right. Mentorship. I want to be mentored. I want to be guided. I want to be worked with step by step so that I can be able to make my first sale. So I take that very seriously, Esther. And that is awesome. I love this comment. James says, if possible, help us to get the first sale so that to have something to show off it's working. All right. So like, show me how I can make my first sale. All right. I do have some ideas. All right. I actually have some ideas for you on how you can make that fast sale and make it faster. But I want you to know that people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And therefore, if there is anything I'm going to do, I will show you how you can make other people to know you, like you, and trust you. Because when somebody know, like, and trust you, then they'll buy from you. Okay? So people buy from people they know, like, and trust. All right. So what I wish I could change is having a way of getting customers without having to appear on camera. So she would wish to get customers without appearing on camera. And I know we glorify coming on camera. It's a high income skill, and I promise you, I wish there was a better way. But I'm not saying there's no better way. This is not the only way to get customers. Did you know that you can buy customers, by the way? There is literally a method that you can buy customers. Like you can literally buy somebody who is wanting to buy. Yes, I'll show you that method where you can literally just go out there and buy customers, buy them, they'll come and buy your program, and that's how you can do it. So it is not the only way, but it is like how do I put this? But I know you understand what I mean. Okay. So there's a way I'll teach that. Challenges. I don't have other websites that are active apart from Classified. Whenever I sign up for others, they end up showing they are posting my ads locally only. All right. So lack of other websites for copy and paste. Number two, my website is not working. It shows I've exited my campaigns, yet I don't know how to add the campaigns apart from the one that was already set. So that clearly means that if you go to System.io and you try to import more emails, then the system detects that you have got more funnels than your plan can take. So you have got a free plan and then a paid plan. If you exceed the number of templates or the number of funnels, then what happens is that the system is going to detect that you have exceeded. Maybe after deleting, it does not change. Okay, I think that is going to be the case here. So how can we deal with that? Two ways. Create a new System.io account. All right, you have got a new email address, the professional email address, and you can look and say, like, at the end of the day, I don't have so many leads I'm losing, so I'm going to try to create a new System.io account, and I'm going to import my funnels and everything into the new System.io account and do that. Which is the easy button to do it? The other way you can do it is by paying for the existing System.io. You pay $27 a month. Two options. Then you can choose which one to work with. Okay, either create a new one or pay for the existing one. Dorcas, similar. I know there's copy and paste option, but only one website. That's at all in order to make a sale. So you need multiple websites on how to be able to make a sale. So you want to be able to be provided with other high traffic websites that you can copy and paste, because with just one, it's difficult. But with multiple, you can copy and paste in multiple websites. Totally understand that. I totally get that. Like other websites to copy and paste. Number four, marketing the program when I have not made a sale is proving difficult because most people want to see my milestones. Now listen here, your milestone is already there. I know you're wondering where. Your milestone is already there. What do I mean? So your milestone so far is this. When you are focusing on the first sale, that is tiny part of the milestones. But your milestone is the learning. Let me ask you a question. Have you learned something since you joined? That is a milestone that you should be able to put glory on. Like, I've learned this. I'm excited because of digital marketing, because I've learned this. And show that excitement. Don't let money decide your joy. Don't let the money part of it to decide your happiness. Like, you are going to be excited when I make my first sale. Absolutely no. Be excited because of the little things you are learning inside the program. Be excited because of being in the inner circle. Be excited because you are learning. Be excited because of whatever, like being in the group. Those things, those little things are the ones that make you to be excited. not the first sale. So if you're focusing on to be excited because you have made a first sale, absolutely not. Don't do that. Okay? Everyone has their day one and they end up making the first sale. So does it mean that your customer will only buy from you when you sell? No. That is a change of mindset. What will you do now if they can only buy because you have sold? I want to call that a limiting belief. And that one is on you, not your customers. You have won that belief. Like, the only way I can sell is when I make my first sale. Who told you that when you tell somebody you have sold, they'll buy from you? All right. I want to tell you, if you made a sale today and you went out there and you said, oh guys, I made my first sale online, who told you they will now buy? They won't. Because people buy from people they know, like, and trust, not from those who have sold, but from people they know, like, and trust. This factor is the one, know, like, and trust, not those who have sold. And I'm seeing this being a limiting belief. It is just a belief you have. It's not real. It's not there. Remove it. You will sell even, and you'll sell, and you may not even have to say you have sold, and you'll keep selling and you keep quiet. Let me ask you, how many times have you heard me say how much money I've made in a day, in a week, or a month? I don't. Why? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't help somebody to decide. Because the sale that somebody make goes into their bank account, doesn't go to me, or the one I make, they don't go to somebody's account, they go to mine. So it's not a factor. So the moment you say that I am going to make my first sale when I'm going to make more sales when I make my first sale, then that is not true. All right. It's like saying the only way this farm is going to produce or these seeds are going to grow. Let me use the farming example again. The only way I'm going to harvest is if I make my half harvest, it affects my second harvest. Does the first harvest have any correlation with the second harvest? No, no correlation whatsoever. So do not say that the only way for you to make your first sale is the only way to make a sale is when you make a first sale. No. Even if you made a sale today and you woke up to a 900 and you went out there and you said everywhere you made your first sale, that will not mean you make the second and the third. No. So therefore, if you're watching this and you're like, the only way I'll make my first sale or the only way I'll make more sales is if I make my first, that's not true. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, not those who have sold a lot of money. So why don't you learn how to create a know, like, and trust? If I get somebody, I want them to be able to know me, like, and trust me. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. It's literally a process, especially know and like. Trust is a result. Okay, you cannot make somebody trust you. You know that. Like, I can't make you trust me or not. Know, like, and trust. All right. Look at your buyer's journey. How do you decide on buying? Like you, how do you decide to buy something? So for me, I do a lot of research, even if it is a $10 thing. I don't know what's my problem. I literally do a lot of research. Like, for example, I just invested in an AI program. It's a $97 program. And guess what? I was like, I'm checking the program, getting what I'm getting. I'm going all in. I'm like, come on, it's AI and you're learning how to do videos with AI. And at the end of the day, it still means that was what I was going to get. But it took me like 3 days. I'm checking, I'm downloading, I'm reading, stop it. You're wasting time. So I invested all in. My customers are just that. They take time to research me. They go on YouTube. They check everything. They're like, oh my goodness, I want to make sure I'm making the right decision with this guy. I attract my people. Okay. You attract people who are just like you. So making your first sale does not mean that that's how you make more money. It's not totally true. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Look at this. What to do with the new emails I receive in Systeme.io. At least you are a good Catherine. You are already receiving new emails on your Systeme.io. Bravo. That means there is hope. My second month, you're copy pasting against my eyes, almost suffocating most of the country's high traffic websites. No sale yet, no guidance. Could be I'm not doing it correctly. So you need more guidance to know whether you are doing it correctly. And again, don't put your legs in one basket. Also, a single sale will build confidence and trust to target both prospects and oneself. Same thing. So if I showed you how to build the know, like, and trust factor, then you get that first sale. Not just the first sale, then you duplicate the process and make more money from there. This is awesome. Okay, thank you, coach, for giving us the chance to share our journey so far. I'm 2 months from the program, no sale yet. Okay, like others have mentioned, making the first sale will make a big difference, but something to show my prospects will build trust that it really works. Okay, so making the first sale somehow makes them, it's like proof. It's like, you know what, I made because this happened, but sometimes you don't have proof. Let me show you how you do it. You use other people's testimonials. And this is what I used to do. I used to go to the community, the school community, and I would take other people's wins. That is proof it works. Whether it is yours or somebody else, it works on equal level. So go and take somebody else's win, take a screenshot and create content about it, and create as many screenshots as possible. Go to the category of wins. Take all those screenshots and create content about all of them if you want proof, because what I'm getting here is you want proof. And because you don't have your own proof, use other people's proof, leverage. Go to the wins category, take a screenshot of all those wins and create content about all of them. It will work the same way as if it was yours, because your clients and your customers will build trust because of the work that you are doing. It's like you're showing me other people who have succeeded and they started from where I am. So you resonate and they'll be able to buy from you. Do that. It's already there, free of charge. So I'm putting more than 2 hours a day to do the income generating activity, no results. Maybe you are doing the work, but you're doing it the wrong way. You can be working hard and you can be working smart. So are you working hard? Are you working smart? That's a question you ask yourself. Like, what are you doing? I'm working so hard. Oh my goodness. Then stop working hard. Instead, work smart so that every work you put in produces results. And I want to say this, in the beginning, be okay to work hard. Like, it's possible you can put in a lot of work and work hard and get no results. Now, what you're doing is that all work works. Eventually, this work you're doing right now is going to compound way much later. Just like a seed when it is planted, when it is under the soil, you might think you're doing nothing, but I want you to know that that seed is growing. Even if it is still under the soil, there is growth happening. So even you're a beginner, you're doing some work, you're putting 3, 4, 5 hours of work a day. Understand you're under the soil. You will come up. All right. There is no harvest yet, no harvest yet. But don't think you're doing no work. Let it grow. There is work happening there. I'm only using classified. Okay, so I clearly get that. You want to be able to get more websites for copy and paste and more places to advertise. Got that. Apart from classifieds, what am I supposed to do with the leads? I'm supposed to respond to them directly, or is the automated system that responds to them? Yes, your automated system responds to them. So you're not supposed to do much. What you can do, maybe you can ask for their WhatsApp number. Like you can write an email to each one of them and tell them, hey, what's your WhatsApp number? I'd like to connect with you through WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a little bit more closer and it helps you to have that conversation with them. Last but not least, mentorship is very key in business. Let's not focus into making money fast, but let's help and mentor the new people, help them get started right so they can also learn and acquire the right skills and are able to mentor the people they sell to. This will enable us to all grow together and fast. And I think that is absolutely very key, that mentorship is key. So let's mentor each other, let's support each other, let's be there for each other. And I get that, okay? I get that, Susan. I take it very seriously, and you're going to see change from now. The community is big now, so the coach is unable to attend to each one of us. The coach is always busy and not easy to access at times and get stuck. Is the support desk functional so that one can reach out to them when stuck? Absolutely. I have put a support desk for you. Okay, if you write to Liz at samgeshare.com, that is our support desk, and it is always available. You guys can reach back and you can get the help that you need. Is that clear? Do that. Times you need help, you post your issue query to the Elite community, no one responds to you, and it can be frustrating. I get it. So members in the community, you need to be engaging, because at the end of the day, there are things you can share in the community and members can respond. So we need to see those changes. Some members made their sales a few days or weeks after joining. Is there something different they are doing? Sharing is caring. Can they share or give us the tips they are using? Again, if you're watching this and you have made 1 sale or 2 sales, can you just share exactly what you did? Was it luck? Was it a friend who bought from you? Was it accidental sale? Was it what exactly did you do? Can you just share with us and be like, oh my goodness, for me, I was just lucky. Okay, thank you so much for those questions. Copying and pasting isn't an issue. So far, I've done more than 200. Okay, through that. So I don't know what others are doing. And that is it. So I love the questions that you guys have shared. I don't take that for granted. I will not take that for granted anymore. But I'm happy that I've gone through them, and I'm going to be taking them seriously moving forward, coming up with a way that I can able to embrace them. But I recorded this video to show you guys that I took time to go through each one of them, and I have tried to solve those which I can, and those which I'm not able to can. I promise you it is getting busier. The community is growing. I love that. And that means more growth, more problems, more opportunities. That's it. That's how it works. Okay. So more problems coming my way and more opportunities coming my way, and of course more growth. And that is the direction we want to take. And therefore, I want to put lay down exactly how to do it, because some of us, we are totally greeners. We are totally beginners, and we want to find structures in place to help you to grow. And also, you take time. Now, when you tell me the program is complicated, I promise you I have no idea how to help. I want you to tell me how to help you if the program is complicated. I literally, like, tell me. You told me you are teachable when you are joining. Now I have given you the program to learn. You have told me it is complicated. I don't know how to help. I promise you, I wish you could tell me how best can I help there. I can try to find other questions for other problems, but that part for the main program, your curriculum, you can't go through it. You say it is complicated. Please tell me how I can help. I'm ready to help you in that place. But otherwise, I want to say a big thank you for participating in the poll. Oh my goodness. So, like, this is awesome. And I don't want to leave you out there to dry. I don't want to leave you out there to stuck. I'm committed to helping you to grow and achieving your success. So this is my response video to know that I have taken each of your concerns seriously. I've tried to respond to those that I can. Some challenges, I don't have answers right away. I promise you, the moment I have the answers, I will share. And I'm going to be putting a serious program now. If I call for a Zoom meeting and you don't show up, then that is on you, not on me, clearly. All right. So if I call for a Zoom meeting and 2 people show up or 3 people, I'm like, clearly, you guys are not interested. So I also lose motivation. You see the motivation, you say you don't have to do the business. I also lose the motivation because I'm calling for a meeting and you're not showing up. All right. So I end up focusing so much on the inner circle, because inner circle members are more committed, like more invested than they are. Some of them are not. Some of them don't show up. That's okay. There's nothing I can do about it. But for the few who come, then they get so much value. And I think that was awesome. So let the discussion continue. I want to hear more opinions, like more ideas, because I know you guys, you have got the best answers to make samgeshare.com to be the best go-to company in terms of learning digital marketing and mentoring people to start. And yes, we are here to provide education on how you can make money online. It is genuine, it is legit to make money online with proper guidance and with proper mentorship. And I want to be that part. I want to be there where I'm providing the right tools, the right guidance for you to succeed. And I want you to help me to do that. So are you going to help me? I know you will. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. You are a winner. You are a champion. You'll make it. I promise you, you are going to make it. Decide that you want to make it. Bye for now. I'll see you in the discussion down below here in the comments.